Okay, so we're live. I wonder, looks like we're going. Sorry, this is going to be the first video that we do. This is the...
Danny.
And...
Bob.
Yep. And this is the feature batch. So, we're going to open a box of Modern Masters 17. If you can include comments, comments are going to be good for telling us if we can do anything better, if you just want to know anything different, or just excited about the openings. Additionally, if you comment in and so we know and you show interest, then you're going to be entered to win a gift card. So we'll do that at the end. So also ask any questions when in the comments, and we can probably answer them as well. We're just going to go over what's in the box and how it affects drafting and Modern itself. So yeah, let's get to it.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Up, guys, can't get in the box. Plastic's not allowing it.
Babe, grab a knife. I'm gonna try to follow
Sweet, Nick.
the comments on
I
here.
hope it actually has
computer.
enough things in it to make it exciting. I would like, I don't know if Fred is watching, but I would like to thank Crazy Fred's down in La Mesa, California. They're the ones that supplied the box, so I'll let you open the first one.
All right, first pack. All right, guys, here we go. If I can get in the back, sorry. All right. It is Dampening Matrix.
Foil Dampening Matrix. I think that's definitely going to be a good commander card. Oh, and a Misty Rainforest.
Sorry if that's glary, guys.
Well, we've already made at least one of the cards we want for commander. As most of you know, the fetch lands from Zendikar were reprinted in this, and they're definitely kind of the chase rares. Looks like not too much left in the commons or uncommons. Some of the things did change, like as far as their rarities. I think Soulward's always been no, that one's been a uncommon. And then it's common now, so we definitely get a bit more option to pull that one. Do you want to show them the uncommons? Looks like, yeah, looks like we have Skirkday Cultist. Definitely good in draft. I don't know if many of you have gotten to be able to draft a bit, but Rakdos is definitely one of them. Go ahead. And Opportunity. Still good for your control matches, or just blue. Draw your cards at instant speed. And Wall of Denial. Always been a favorite. 0/8 Wall with Shroud. Flying. Can't go wrong. All right. Also, some of the different archetypes that we've been looking for as well. Unearth is really good in draft. You can get really aggressive with it. Control is still always good. And we have Miracles also.
Let's see what we got.
So this one gives us a soldier token. Our foil is Ground Assault. Yes, Morgan, Wall of Nope. And Phantasmal Image. I was actually pretty excited that they were that they reprinted that one. It's still really good in just pretty much anything you do with it, and it just goes for the targeted removal. Our uncommons are Simic Signet, Harmonize, which was one of my favorites of the green reprintings because you get to draw cards in green, and Soul Manipulation.
Where do you want to put them? Just in a pile?
Yeah, let's put them to the side.
Okay.
And also, while we're going through this, you may note PayPal information is right here. Some of you have shown interest in us doing a charity opening as well. Or if you just like what we're doing, you can donate too. We're okay with that. Austin, we are looking for a foil, Lily, so yeah, we'll go ahead and get that done, I hope.
I'm going to open the next pack here.
Yep.
I'm hoping you guys can read the PayPal information. So.
Yeah.
Okay, our token is a bird.
Yep. With that, tokens are definitely important too. Populate is in this format, so...
we got an arachnid.
Sean, you're backwards. Okay, arachnid. I will see if I can fix that, actually. I don't know how to...
And Boros Reckoner.
Boros Reckoner is the rare. Definitely kind of... I will comment, actually. No, you're on Facebook right now. So okay. So Danielle's just going to put into the comments the PayPal. So if you want to, and then I will go over Demir Signet, which actually is still retaining value if it's foil. So that's pretty good. The signets are always good, especially like in your commander and everything. In drafting, definitely draft signets. Mana ramp is always a huge thing. Agent of Masks, really good, because as a 5-drop, 2/3 body, it's can be answered, but for 5-drop, being able to gain life and make them lose life, it's great. All right, and then the another Vithian Stinger, which this one's really good because we have Basilisk Collar in the format, and anybody that played Standard back with Basilisk Collar knows that there were the Timmy options, and yeah. Okay, so then my pack, Centaur. Let's see, Wayfaring Temple is our foil, not too bad. Probably going into my next token commander, and then another Dampening Matrix, but not foil this time.
I actually played with that card last night. It was a lot of fun.
Yes.
I can't.
Celestia Signet is uncommon. Putrefy. We do... Goblin Guides, yeah. Unless it's foil, Sean. I do want a foil one. Putrefy is good. Really good removal. Target artifact or creature can't be regenerated. So I'm glad that they brought that in. This set has a lot of good removal for your drafts or sealed events. And then Thornscape Battle Mage. One of my favorites, Naya, is always been good. But I'm always going to favor green. Anyone who knows me knows that.
I guess. Next pack. Okay, the dragon is our token.
4/4 dragon.
Simic Guildgate is our
Foil.
foil.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Past in Flames.
Past in Flames. I really like this art. I play Storm in Modern, and while Past in Flames, you need them. I like that they updated the art so that it just looks a bit fancier now.
Wall of Frost. Another one of our... And Serum Visions.
Serum Visions was one of those that everybody was talking about with the reprint and everything, but it's because Jingig Tactus looks like he's just peering into your soul. There were some alternate fan arts of everybody scoping around this picture, so I don't know, it was kind of fun for me anyway.
And then Orshav Signet.
Another powerful one. Yeah. All right. Oh, right. And Spell Pierce was reprinted as we have one right there. Yeah, was reprinted at a common. I know that they were doing it at a common at one point, but better chances of drawing that one. All right. Get a soldier for my token. Speaking of Spell Pierce, now in foil. That one's definitely, I think, going to be of value. And speaking of Modern Storm, get Pyromancer Ascension. So that'll be my second one. We're almost there. Only a couple hundred more to go. Let's see. Azure Mage, really good. Being a 2-1 body, attacks in there pretty quick, but then being able to draw a card after the fact, it's good stuff. Banishing Stroke, speaking of the miracles that we were talking about earlier. This one puts an artifact creature or enchantment at the bottom of its owner's library, instant speed, so even if you just have it in your hand forever, you can still use it later in the game. And to keep on the trend of signets, we've got the Boros Signet. Let's see, and nothing terribly huge in the commons. You want to point out Spire Monitor. When you're drafting, definitely go for these. As Danielle knows, flyers are best friend plus at flash speed. Yeah, takes over games. You were playing with a couple of those yesterday.
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madcap Skills was reprinted. This is another one, a favorite for the aggro because it combos with the Burning Tree. I'm going to show him that one. Because you just play Burning Tree and just enchant it with Madcap. All right. Let's go into the next one.
Next pack. Still hoping for Liliana in here.
Ricky, you can get a shout out.
Hoping she's in here. I don't think I can comment like right now to them. Sapperling. Celestia Guildgate.
Usually, Sean, drafting is usually done at $40 because that includes Modern Masters as a as your prize support. And ooh,
Sphinx Revolution.
Sphinx's Revelation was always good. Actually, someone just opened a foil one in the store. It was kind of nice. It looks really pretty that way. Yeah, Sphinx's Revelation was huge hit in Standard. Control decks, the blue-white control just lasted forever, especially since there was the Elixir of Immortality, and so they lasted for days. Usually game one would go on until time, and so only one person would actually get a game in. Let's see, what else do we have?
Torrent of Souls.
Ooh.
Signet. These are kind of...
Have more signets than we know what to do with now.
More signets.
And Golgari Germination. As a fan of tokens, I've always liked this one. You can just cycle out all your unearthed guys, let them die, and you still get some guys to keep up your board. All right, so the Worm. Was really excited that they talked about Advent of the Worm coming back, and so now we got that. It's great. Strength in Numbers is the foil. This one wrecked me quite a few times yesterday, so if you're playing any green aggro, definitely draft that one. Bonfire of the Damned is our mythic here. Again, powerhouse in its miracles. Just because it's the fireball at top deck speed. Let's see. Some more Azure Mage. Let's see. Tattermunge Witch. Probably not saying that correctly. I was really excited that they also went into a lot of the Lorwyn cards because I didn't actually play that standard at all. And then we've got our Gruul Signet. Let's see.
Austin likes our pull.
Yeah.
Thanks, Austin.
Thanks, Austin. All right, so let's go into
Another pack.
next pack.
All right. We have Elephant as our token. Flicker Wisp is our foil.
Ooh.
Gifts Ungiven.
I never have liked Gifts Ungiven because I don't like actually playing it, and
Really?
I don't know how to use it.
Compulsive Research.
Yes, Burning Tree is in this. So, yeah, go crazy.
Thundersong Trumpeter. This is one of the ones I recognize from when I used to play back in the day. Molten Rain. There's another one in this pack.
We have a Misty Rainforest, Patrick. Foil Spell Pierce. A couple spicy things so far.
Nothing else too exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Everything spicy.
Mm-hmm. All right, so going with another elephant. they call them herds when there's so many of them.
You signed it backwards.
Hanwear Lancer. I know, Joe. We're going to comment in the actual sign. I can't write backwards, so yeah. And thanks. I like this shirt.
It's one of the shirts I got him.
Yes. And then Zealous Conscripts. Great for Kiki Jiki.
Kiki Jiki.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get to go infinite.
I like it.
Make all the tokens.
Going wide.
Soul Ransom. This one's always fun. You know, a lot of people are afraid of actually using Soul Ransom to take creatures, the discard 2 part. But once you use it, then an opponent or you get to draw 2 cards, so you still get your value back. Thanks, Austin. And yes, Mom. Okay. Anyway, Corpse Connoisseur. Unearth. Still haven't found it really strong in the set yet, but there is some kind of reanimate effects, so that when you actually use it to put stuff into your graveyard.
Not good enough. Hey.
And Sidraxis Spectre. I actually want to use this in a draft because it's just a lot of fun. It's sometimes hard to work with the 3 mana though, but there's a ton of fixing with all of your lands, and then with fetch lands as well. Biggest pull in the set is Foil Tarmogoyf, Foil Liliana. There's going to be any foil the fetch lands, especially when they're blue.
The Tarn.
Yeah.
I pulled
like the
yesterday.
Yeah. Like, yeah, we got foil Scalding Tarn yesterday. Rainforest is pretty big. It's just a few dollars less than a Tarn.
Next pack, guys.
Yep.
Our Saproling is our token.
My favorite commander stuff.
Azorius Guildgate is our
Your
foil.
your blue-white fixing.
Fury Injustice.
This one I thought was an interesting reprint. Well, because what was it, Visions when it first came out, and then they did it in the Time Spiral block and everything. I don't know, Naya's pretty strong and be able to do 5 damage to divide it. The drawback is that a target opponent gains 5 life, so just be careful when using it. Don't know if it deserved a rare slot, though.
And then the uncommon Sunhome Guildmage. Thornscape Battlemage. I'm sorry, guys, the glare. And Brosbiak Moa. Sorry if I'm pronouncing these wrong.
Kind of like that one.
I don't think anything else is really noteworthy either.
No, there is the this blue one right here. Augur Bolus and what is it? The Seagate Oracle were reprinted in this set to get all your control fixings going. So definitely enjoyed that one. All right, so another Saproling, so be able to go wide now. Our foil is Wake the Reflections. Again, this is some more populate support for 1 mana, so definitely great with the worm. Let's see, Cackling Counterpart. So more tokens. This one's always fun because it has flashback. The drawback, though, is it's only for a creature that you control. So you don't get to go crazy with it like a lot of clone effects. Another Wall of Denial, or Wall of Nope, as it was earlier said.
It
Tower
does
Gargoyle.
pretty well.
It does.
It did.
Just it stops everything.
Yeah.
Gargoyle and Arachnus Spinner, which I wasn't too excited about this reprinting as well because they didn't actually print the Arachnus Web. Unless I'm mistaken, and somebody can correct me if they do find it. But you don't get all the value of him. But 6 mana, 5/7 with reach during a draft. It's pretty solid on that end.
I was playing with that yesterday, actually.
This pack has it actually stopped quite a few attacks against your aggro matches.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Explore, one of my favorite green cards printed. You can play an additional land and you also draw a card. In most cases, you're drawing a card first, then you're playing your land. But it allows quite a bit of ramp that way. And then Coiling Oracle. I like it because of all of its effects, but it is a Snake Elf Druid.
Also a fun card.
Really can't, yeah, there's a lot of words to it. All right.
Next pack, guys. Our spirit is our token. We have a gift of Azua.
Gift of Orzova. This one's really good because if anybody liked having Armadillo Cloak and everything on the ground, this one gives you flying and lifelink. So, and plus it's not as restrictive on its mana because you can pay either white or black for it. So, yeah.
Restoration Angel,
Ooh.
a flash flyer, which I really like.
Speaking of Kiki Jiki combos.
Games Anthem is our rare. Or uncommon.
Pyrowild Shaman. Another Blood Rush. That was another returning mechanic from the Return to Ravnica block.
And Izet Signet, more mana fixing. Anything else noteworthy in here?
Nothing too crazy.
More flyers.
All right. As I open this as my comment, I just want to point out this MVP from last night. Seriously, you draft more of these than anything, and you'll probably win because they just keep on coming in sideways. Are you putting it up on the wall, Jason? Sweet, we're in 2 stores now.
Prepare to be broadcasted.
All right, so Goblin token. We have the little Goblin sorcery that pumps out two dudes in this set, so I can't remember what it's called. I'm pretty sure we've opened one already. Our foil is Youthful Knight. This one's really good for 2 mana. You get a 2/1 first striker. And Seance. It always feels bad to open this card. One day we'll find a use for it.
One day.
Rock's Warmuck. Flying Pancakes.
I played with that last night.
He's got pancakes. And he's good.
And
with
lifelink is 3/4
great. 4 lifelink.
Love lifelink.
Abyssal Spectre, one of my favorites. This is flavor from the day. 4 mana, and you get to flying. And when he deals damage, that player discards card. Just straightforward.
Card.
And then Boros Signet to add to the collection of signets. Let's see. Nothing else too crazy. I would like to point out, also from the commons, Revive. You get in green. Just return a card from your graveyard to your hand. It's a target green card, so it still works out. All right.
Next pack, guys. Another one of your Hades.
Yeah.
Zombie is our token. Mist Meadow Witch is our foil.
That's a nice foil.
Desecration Demon. It's a 6/6 flyer. I would grab it.
Yeah, for 4 mana, 6/6 is really good. I mean, and even if they start sacrificing creatures to keep it tapped down, it just keeps on getting bigger. Eventually, they're going to run out of creatures. 4 mana flyers are always really good.
Is your haste guy again?
Yep. A lot of Spike Jesters.
Goblin Assault.
Creates goblins.
Molten Rain.
Some more mana disruption. Now, Molten Rain, not exactly great in draft, but in this format because really all we have are the fetch lands. We have a couple dual lands, so go ahead and go for it. It does do 2 damage, so if you have used it, you can.
Sigmic Signet is more mana fixing.
Doyle, I think that actually just made it the most common, but I think we're pretty even on all signets right now. We have the one we haven't. I think we've actually pulled all of them so far. Can't remember. Let's see, Boros, Gruul. Gruul we have the least amount of.
And that's pretty much
Yeah.
most of that pack.
All right. This is also another MVP. Mardu Aggro. It's what I played. It's really good in this format right now. Spider. So when your Penumbra spiders die, they bring out this guy. Just change from green to black. Foil is Entomber Exarch. This looks pretty nice in foil.
It does. I love foily cards.
The Exarchs do things when they come into play from Phyrexia. This one either returns a creature from your graveyard to your hand, or target opponent reveals their hand and you discard a non-creature card from it. So, pretty good. Scavenging Ooze has always been a favorite. it actually works well in Legacy, Modern, pretty much just everything, and you kind of strip out any of their graveyard shenanigans. Let's see, and Intangible Virtue, one of my best standard sets, or standard series came out of that. I was playing Planeswalker tokens with Intangible Virtues, doing Abzan, so that was really good. Another Flicker Wisp, and so we can start building our Hate Bears.
Shenanigans, yes, shenanigans, Austin.
And Seal of Doom. I really do enjoy that they reprinted the Seal enchantments, so that we can kind of get those. They're a lot of fun. Just play enchantments and let them sit there until they need to do anything. Let's see. Oh, Dragon Fodder. There's our sorcery that produces goblins.
Let's make a goblin deck.
Yeah, all the goblins.
Why not?
Because, you run Goblin Guide and Goblin tokens.
Next pack, you guys. We have a golem as our token.
Oh, that's a huge thing in this set. Is there were a lot of all the splicers were reprinted, so you get to make golems and just make a theme,
which is always fun.
Yep.
Graceful Reprieve is our foily.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty card. Wirt the Raid Mother.
A really good commander for those looking for new commander ideas, because she brings in some guys, and then she gives things Conspire. With the instants and sorcery spells that are red and green have Conspire. Mm-hmm. And for those that don't know what that is, if you tap down creatures that share the color, then you copy the spell. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, she is a good commander player.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Seal of Doom. Might of Old Krosa.
Yep.
And Teleport.
Temportal?
Teleportal. I'm
That's
renaming
how much
the cards.
we've played them.
Ooh, okay. Nothing else too noteworthy in here, but
Nothing fun or exciting, except we'll eventually be able to build Storm. We're just drafting all the Storm cards. All right. Let's see. Another Golem. Seems like our tokens are sharing themselves. Foil is going to be Gideon's Lawkeeper. This is going to be fun because just basically tap down tempo place. It was great in standard, and it's going to be good in all your drafts. The rare is Terminus. So nothing too exciting about Terminus, although it does own the Miracles format in Legacy. Let's see. Vampire Nighthawk, definitely an exciting reprint.
I like that card.
Ancient Grudge, it's also a great reprint. Get rid of all the artifacts. And then another Thundersong Trumpeteer. Let's see. Commons are not too exciting. There have been a couple like tandem lookouts that we've gotten, and they just partner with creatures when they come into play.
Next pack. This one, we have a Goblin. Grizzly Spectacle is our foil. Abrupt Decay.
This is a fun one to have. Can't be countered, destroys things, permanents that are 3 or less. Yeah, it's been one of the best removal spells for 2 mana, especially in Modern. So definitely exciting to have that one.
Always good to have removal for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Soul Ransom is that one. Gore Clan Rampager. Familiar's Roots.
Whenever you get just regular counterspell, yeah. No, and plus that bounce, with all the enters the battlefield effects, being able to bounce a creature to counter spell is really, really good. So definitely value that one highly when drafting.
Ooh, Explorer. Additional land for turn. Yeah. Nothing else too exciting left in there. Use the force.
I had to use it to open this box. Seriously, the shrink wrap was terrible. All right, we have a beast. For our token. I've always liked that art of the beast. It's one of my favorites. Foil is Agent of Masks. Might include that in Commander. No, because it's a really nice foil.
I like the picture too.
Yeah, she has a lot of masks.
A lot of masks.
And speaking of beast, we have our Thragtusk, the creator of the beasts. This is great because Deadeye Navigator is in the set, so you just keep on bouncing your Thragtusk, gaining life, and You just, they can't come back out of that one. Let's see. Okay, so here is an uncommon we haven't seen yet, the Woolly Thoktar. Definitely good in standard when it was out. We've got Banishing Stroke and Spectre again for our uncommons. Let's see, and nothing terribly good in the commons again.
Next pack. How many more we have? Oh,
Yep,
2 more.
getting very close to the end here.
Lily Allen's in this one. We have Elemental, so we're changing up our tokens a little bit. Golgari Rotworm is our foil.
For 5 mana, 5/4 body that you can use to sacrifice creatures so people gain life or lose life, it's pretty good.
I played that last night too.
Mm-hmm.
Venser, Shaper Savant is our
He's always good. He's a remand on a stick.
Savage Lands. Morori. Saying them wrong, sorry.
I could never say that one right.
I'm saying them totally wrong.
That one's always been fun. 4 mana, 4/4 body with flying.
Just
I mean, at the small cost
great
of losing
stuff.
a life on your upkeep.
Urban Evolution. Sorry, I went in here. Anything else too exciting, Ben?
I like the Centaur.
The Centaur. Oh,
Centaur Healer.
Centaur.
3 mana, 3/3 that gains you 3 life. It's really good.
Life gain is always good.
Yep, and
Always.
flyers.
I love Venser.
Yeah, Vincer loves you,
Yeah.
Morgan.
Honestly, we appreciate you guys watching all the comments. So thank you
Yes.
very much.
For our first video, this has gone, I think, well.
Amazing. Yeah.
All right. Here's an angel. These are created by our, what's that called? It's the miracle that makes angels. Can't remember what it's called.
It'll come to you.
Foil Blade Splicer. It's one of my favorite splicers. I think one of the very, very best ones. You see it a lot in cubes, and for only 3 mana, getting 3/3 golem with first strike is always good. And Death's Shadow. This has always been on people's radar for modern right now. Entreat the Angels. Thank you, Patrick. Death's Shadow is really good. It won one of the last modern Grand Prix, so it's a very aggressive deck. And so it's kind of hard to come back out of, but if you know what you're doing or have all the burn spells, you can probably just beat them anyway. It's usually an all-in deck, so when you're playing against it, just remember that. Inquisition of Kozilek, one of the better reprints that we have. For just the one black mana, you're removing one of their first 3 turns out of their hands. So depending on how they kept their hand.
That's really good.
Yes.
Land or hand control.
Exactly. Is it Charm? Is our blue-red Charm. Has always been good because of its modes. Basically you get to Spell Pierce or deal 2 damage to a creature, or draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. So all of its modes are 100% good. And then Unflinching Courage. This is just the kind of the other end when we spoke of Armadillo Cloak earlier. This is pretty much your new Armadillo Cloak. And then, let's see. Oh, here's one of the comments to point out. Jail baiting for only 3 mana with Conspire. You could put out 2 hasty 4/4s. I only had a 3-turn game yesterday because of this card in particular, and a bunch of the Burning Tree Shamans. It was not pretty.
That was the card that did it.
All right, so we're on our last 2 packs.
That's 2. If I can open this one. Okay. Maybe. Our
Speaking
Goblin
of giants,
Warriors, our token. Crippling Chill is our foil. I don't know how to say that one.
and Niv Mizzet Draco Genius.
There we go.
He's fun because is he the one?
Whenever
Oh no, he's
you may draw a card, deals 1 damage to a creature or player.
yeah.
It does lots of
He's
fun
good as a
stuff.
bomb. 5/5 for 6 with flying's pretty good, and then plus his ability to start shooting things and allowing you to draw cards. They had to fix him from when he was first printed because he could infinitely combo out when you had a Curiosity attached to him.
See Wind Splicer. Putrefy is our another Signet, Golgari Signet. More mana fixing.
All right, and the last pack.
Nothing else too exciting in here, though. Yeah, it's almost over already.
I know, there's only 24 packs.
It's been so quick.
Yeah. Dragon token. I do like the dragons.
We're sorry, Bailey.
Foil is the Tandem Lookout. Again, with the whole soul bond mechanic. Yep. We'll recap in just a second, Andrew. These are whenever either him or its soulbound creature deals damage, then you draw a card. So he's one of my favorite of the soul bonds. There were definitely quite a few. And then Grafdigger's Cage. It is the bane of my Legacy deck's existence because I play Dredge, and with this in play, I just lose unless I can figure it out.
Aw.
It's fine.
Story.
That's such a sad story.
It's just sad.
Vital Splicer. Here's our green golem creator.
Going wide.
Let's see. So wide. Gruul War Chant. This is definitely one of those aggro decks in draft that wants to be used because it's 4 mana, so you already have a pretty big board. And attacking creatures you control get +1/+0 and have menace. So as you know, menace you have to commit more to the block. And then Celestia Signet. I'm sorry we did not pull you a Goblin Guide, Sean. We tried.
We are sorry. No Liliana either.
No Lily. So yeah, some of the big hits we gonna pull them out of this pile of good stuff.
Giant pile.
Big hits: Abrupt Decay, removal for 2. Pretty much takes out Liliana.
Which is sad.
Vincer. So instant speed. You get to either remand a spell or bounce something back to its hand. I really do like Grizzly Salvage. I think it's very underrated in your drafts and everything. Because for 4 mana, you're killing something, and they have to mill things.
Trade for the War Chant.
Yes, Doyle, we can trade for the War Chant. Let's see, and then of course my
we want a
favorite
Liliana.
is the first one we pulled.
Where did it go?
Can't find it.
It's hidden.
The Misty Rainforest. It's at the bottom because it was the first one we pulled. Let's see.
Oh.
Those I think are some of the larger pulls of the box. I don't know, it was probably pretty average box.
Misty Rainforest.
Yep, Misty Rainforest. And then of course everybody's hated and loved Thragtusk. So we're gonna if you want to pull up the video, we're gonna go through the comments. No Maces or Marshes.
Should I put the live video?
Yes,
That's what
we'll see where the
Okay.
comments. And so again, if you feel that we did a good job, or
Because that's the problem, man. Okay.
turn in the volume.
Ah.
Anyway, so if you feel that we did a somewhat good job, or just want to see us do more, or if you're interested in helping us do a charity
Austin
box
says
opening.
no.
Oh no, because for the Queens, for the
okay.
Marshes or Arid Maces. Then we'll definitely do that, and basically everything that we open will go towards charity, probably just locally. So
When that hurts.
that's hilarious. Sean, that'll teach you, so don't use
Thanks,
headphones.
Austin.
Yes, Andrew, I can see why everybody likes breaking now. So we'll introduce that. Let's see. We had quite a few comments. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and 7 boxes per set, Morgan. If you want to help us fund that, we'll do that.
We would totally do that.
We'll go through and randomize one of you, and then we'll post who wins a gift card. I think most everybody was local, so it'll be a gift card to Games Galore. But if there's the random chance that someone is not local, then we'll do an Amazon gift card, since they just can't come down this way the whole time. Otherwise, any questions, comments, feedback, and everything, let us know. And we'll kind of go from there.
And we'll be commenting on here.
Yes.
For the next.
And
buy a box. Yes, you need to buy a box.
Yes, Mom, you can buy us a box. That'll be great. Thanks. Everybody saw it.
It's fun. It's fun to open the box.
I will do it after we finish this.
Say within a half an hour.
I hope so.
Maybe an hour. You guys are.
Yeah. Thanks,
You're
Jesse.
awesome. Thanks, Jesse.
But yeah, definitely draft this format. It's really fun. I'm definitely drafting tomorrow.
I know, I'm jealous. I can't do it tomorrow. But as someone that's never done this format, I literally did a rainbow deck last night. It actually worked. You can kind of just grab different cards, and it worked. And this format's a lot of fun.
And definitely with if you're going more than 3 colors, especially even with 3 colors, but more than 3 colors, prioritize your mana fixing.
Yeah.
It's just your dual lands. That's going to be the most help.
Why can't it be a box for us?
Yeah. And also your signets as well. Those will help. Otherwise, just go straight aggro. And
Doyle, you buying us a box? Then we can open another.
But yep, we'll get that posted and get free stuff to people and everything. And hopefully we can keep on doing this.
Yeah, this was really fun, guys. Thank you so much for all the comments. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.